Picture this, a bustling office filled with the constant hum of activity. Phones ring incessantly, keyboards clack furiously, and colleagues chatter endlessly. Papers are strewn across desks, sticky notes adorn every surface, and the air is thick with tension. This is the reality for many professionals today. It's a scene of chaos and overwhelm that leaves even the most dedicated workers feeling drained and defeated. In this environment, it's easy to lose focus and motivation. Tasks pile up, deadlines loom, and the pressure mounts.
So, what exactly is grit? It's not just a buzzword or a passing trend. Grit is a fundamental quality that sets high achievers apart from the rest. In its simplest form, grit is the combination of passion and perseverance for long-term goals. It's the ability to stick with your plans and see them through, even when faced with setbacks and challenges. Grit isn't about short-term intensity or bursts of effort. It's about consistency over time. Think of it as a marathon, not a sprint. Those with grit have a clear vision of their future and are willing to work tirelessly to make it a reality. They understand that success rarely comes overnight. Let's bring the concept of grit to life with some inspiring real-world examples that showcase the power of perseverance and determination. Take the story of J.K. Rowling, the author of the Harry Potter series. Before her worldwide success, Rowling faced numerous setbacks and obstacles. She was a single mother living on welfare, battling depression, and facing repeated rejections from publishers. Her situation seemed bleak, but she held on to her dream. But she didn't give up. She continued to believe in her story and her ability to succeed. She persevered, pouring her passion into her writing despite the challenges. Her dedication to her craft was unwavering. Her grit paid off, and she became one of the most successful authors in history, inspiring millions around the world. Or consider the journey of Oprah Winfrey, another remarkable example of grit. Born into poverty and facing numerous hardships, Oprah channeled her passion for communication into a career in media. She faced many challenges along the way. Through perseverance and hard work, she built a media empire and became one of the most influential figures in the world. Her story is a testament to the power of grit and determination.
Now, let's return to our chaotic office scenario and see how grit can transform this environment. Imagine an employee named Sarah, overwhelmed by the clutter and noise around her. She decides to apply the principles of grit to her situation. Instead of feeling defeated by the chaos, she sets a long-term goal of creating a more organized and productive workspace. Sarah starts small, tackling one area of her desk at a time. She doesn't expect overnight results, but commits to making consistent progress each day. Some days are harder than others. Colleagues continue to interrupt her, and new tasks keep piling up. But Sarah perseveres. She stays focused on her goal, reminding herself of the calm and productive environment she's working towards.
Section 5. Overcoming obstacles, the grit factor. Life is full of challenges, and it's easy to feel discouraged when faced with obstacles. This is where grit truly shines. Those with grit don't see obstacles as insurmountable barriers. Instead, they view them as opportunities for growth and learning. They understand that setbacks are a natural part of any journey towards success. Consider the story of Thomas Edison. In his quest to invent the light bulb, Edison failed thousands of times, but he didn't see these as failures. Instead, he famously said, "I have not failed, I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." Section 6. Cultivating grit. Practical steps for personal growth. Now that we understand the power of grit, how can we cultivate it in our own lives? Grit is the perseverance and passion for long-term goals, and it's essential for achieving success. The good news is that grit is not a fixed trait. It's not something you're simply born with or without. It's something we can develop and strengthen over time, much like a muscle that grows with consistent exercise and effort. Here are some practical steps you can take to build your grit muscle. First, identify your passion. What truly excites you? What activities make you lose track of time? What goals or dreams do you have that align with your core values? These are the things that will keep you motivated in the long run. Having a clear sense of purpose is crucial for developing grit. It acts as your guiding star, providing direction and meaning. It provides the motivation to keep going when things get tough. When you face obstacles, your passion and purpose will help you push through. Take some time to reflect on what really matters to you and set goals that resonate with your passions. Break these goals down into smaller, manageable steps. Next, practice deliberate, focused effort. This means working with intention and concentration rather than just going through the motions. Grit isn't about working harder, it's about working smarter. Prioritize your tasks, stay organized, and maintain a steady pace towards your goals. Section 7. The Ripple Effect. How Grit Transforms Lives. As you begin to cultivate grit in your own life, you'll notice its effects rippling outward. Just as Sarah's organized workspace influenced her colleagues, your grit can inspire those around you. This ripple effect can lead to positive changes in your personal and professional life. In the workplace, grit can transform your career trajectory. Employers value employees who demonstrate perseverance and passion. As you tackle challenges with determination, you'll likely find new opportunities opening up. Section 8. Embrace your inner grit, a call to action. As we conclude this journey into the power of grit, it's time for a call to action. You've learned about the transformative potential of grit, seen examples of its impact, and discovered ways to cultivate it. Now it's time to put this knowledge into practice. Take a moment to reflect on what you've learned and how it resonates with your own experiences. It's time to embrace your inner grit and use it to transform your life. This is your moment to harness that inner strength and determination. Start by identifying one area of your life where you want to see change. Think deeply about what truly matters to you. It could be your career, a personal project, or a habit you want to develop. Consider the impact this change could have on your overall well-being. Set a long-term goal related to this area. Break it down into smaller, manageable steps to keep yourself motivated. Remember, this goal should align with your passions and values. It should be something that ignites a fire within you. It should be something that excites you, something worth persevering for. Embrace the journey, knowing that each step forward is a testament to your grit and resilience.